Good evening and welcome to a Girlfriend Minute. I am Shar.
And I'm Pascal.
How are you this evening, Pascal?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm hanging in there, getting ready for the new work week. You have tomorrow off, but my work week starts tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow starts my weekend,
Your whole
my
day.
one day of a weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes quick, I bet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's like sometimes I like to sleep in, and then when I sleep in, I felt like I slept the whole day away. Then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's your only day off. Get up, go do stuff, and stuff. But I do need that sleeping in every once in a
Oh,
while.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
I'm not ready for Christmas yet.
No?
Okay. But
Uh-oh.
yesterday, I did put the Christmas tree up and I decorated
Yay.
everything, so it's all ready to go and done. So I'm just going to live my life through the restaurant because right now the apartment over here is like up and at like too many things. I'm trying to put things away and fix things and put things up and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's chaos in here,
Yeah.
but so I'll live through vicariously through you, which is a Christmas tree behind you,
Our
and then
baby
at
tree.
yeah, and then at the restaurant. So and then maybe next year I'll find like a little baby tree, kind of something like yours, and
Yeah.
put it up over here in the corner somewhere. So
So my baby tree is in the baby's room where we podcast from. This is
yeah.
also where the babies sleep and play.
Mm-hmm.
So I put in I've had this little tree and I've stuck it in a different corner of the house, but this is their room. So I put it on top of the dresser. It's a tall dresser, and I have a little tree skirt for it, and I
Mm-hmm.
decorated it and it has some ornaments on it and whatnot. And they come in, they point to it, and they're like, there's a tree in here. Yeah.
It's ours like a baby.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So,
adorable. I kind of like that idea a
thank
lot
you.
better. Yeah, a lot better than having like this big, huge, humongous tree all over the place. So,
Oh, I like my little narrow trees I have out there. They just kind of tuck in the corner and add the ambiance
yes.
and all that good stuff. So this is the baby tree for the baby's room.
Mm-hmm.
And I plug it in every night, even though no one's in here. It just kind of glows down here at the end of the hallway, and I
Yeah.
like it. And so I
Lights
don't know
are
if you can
coming.
see. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are. They
they
did
are.
some wrapping of Christmas gifts today.
Oh, good. You're
You
way ahead
know,
of me. I'm giving
well,
money.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm taking the easy way out this year. So,
Well, for the babies, I bought gifts, but I am cutting back. So
yeah.
literally, they each have 5 gifts, and it's items that I negotiated with my daughter in the sense that I was like, I'm looking at this, and she's like, that one's good. That kind of has
Hmm.
something similar to that type of thing. I spent about $100 on each baby,
That's good.
and they have 5 good gifts. A trike, there's a trike, there's a sit and spin, there's
Oh,
a
how
yeah,
fun.
I know, right? It's good coordination for him being 2 and stuff. And
Yes.
he's getting a new T-ball set, and there's some games in there for him, fishing
Oh,
games, and for her, there's some things from fine motor skills, wooden toys and stuff like that, and a
I love those
keyboard
things.
that she
Yeah.
can walk on, and she just turned 1 yesterday, so she's the big Uno. So I got her musical keyboard she can walk on. It makes music.
Oh,
And yeah, so I had been looking at that. My daughter said, "Oh, that would be kind of cool for her."
yeah. Well,
So
happy birthday to her.
yeah, little Miss Milani is one. So
Yeah.
and then they each got a gift bag of clothes. So they're not hurting for anything. So
No.
no. And then my kids I've cut back on too. So my son's always practical. Underwear, socks,
The
a new
norm.
alarm clock that does a boom.
That does or
Does
doesn't?
does.
Oh, does.
It's like a boom and vibrates and shakes the bed.
Oh, get
He,
out of
he's
here.
he's a heavy sleeper.
Oh my gosh. I think I need one. Well, I'm not a heavy sleeper. I can't say that,
Yeah.
but yeah, it shakes the bed.
It's a
That's
$42.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's yeah, it's funny.
Oh
It's
my
funny,
gosh.
yeah, it's just he's like, I need this. I'm like, well, you need more than that, but we'll start with
Yeah.
that.
My one
Yeah.
cousin is actually a really, really heavy sleeper. Like one time we were going down to Myrtle Beach, right? So it's a
Mhm.
long trip to go down to Myrtle Beach, and my other cousin is driving, which is his brother, and
Mhm.
he hits the brake. Mind you, we've got a long van that he's driving to fit everybody in. And he hits the brake, and my cousin's laying down in the back row of the van, hits the brake, he falls forward and falls down, did not even wake up. Didn't wake
Th-
up.
This is called the Sonic Bomb. Extra loud alarm clock with bed shaker.
Let's
Alert
check this
vibratings
thing
for
out.
heavy sleepers. I sent it to you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. That's a cool gift, though.
He picked it out. He said he needs it, so I ordered it.
What color did you pick?
I just got him black. You have to
Okay.
understand my son. It has to be black, red, or gray, or navy
Okay.
blue. That applies for clothes. That applies for his accessories like backpacks and whatnot and
Okay.
laptops and stuff. Those are his choice of colors. For years and still to this day, he only wears black sneakers.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
since
wow.
probably fourth or fifth grade, all the way through middle and high school, black sneakers,
Black, nothing else. Well, black goes with everything, so
which is on his list for Christmas as well. So
a black sneakers.
James is very practical. It's buy me the underwear for the year,
Yeah,
so I don't have to buy it. Socks for the year, so I don't have to buy it. Toiletries, other toiletries, toothbrushes, um,
sure.
shampoos,
That's
soap,
good. It's all necessities.
all that stuff for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Sneakers, he'll get these for 6 months, and at his birthday in the summer, he'll ask for another pair, so he has it balanced out.
There,
He's
see?
very he's pretty practical with that
Yeah.
stuff. So that's the stuff he's getting.
Mm-hmm.
The daughter, on the other hand, that's not what she's asked for. She's like,
Of course not. Girls are
uh,
different.
yeah, so, but I've cut way back. So they're getting what they've asked for, and that's it.
That's it.
I'm not doing anything special. I'm pretty much done with
Good.
Christmas. His stuff arrives in the morning. I gotta go over to Tampa to the New Balance. Oh, by the way, they have to be New Balance sneakers. So I gotta drive
Ah,
to the New Balance store in Tampa and get him the all black New Balances that he likes. And yeah, so then pretty much everyone is done. I gotta pick something up for the dogs and get in their stockings.
very
And
cool.
hope
Yeah.
no one fights over it. So, the hound is a little persnickety. So
Put them in the other corner or the opposite opposite part of the house.
It does not matter. He'll look over at that big dog and just get a glare
Just
and then
go.
just charge him.
Yeah.
And then the mammal's like, really? We gotta do this again? Okay, I'm gonna bite you
Right.
now. That's
Right.
fine.
When will
So
you ever learn?
he hasn't. The
He
hound is 4. He
hasn't.
has
Yeah.
not learned. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's, so I'm pretty ready. I've just kind of toned it down this year. So,
That's good. I'm gonna get ready this week. I'm gonna go and just pick up a couple things for my daughter and my son-in-law, and I already know what I'm gonna get. Oliver and Milo I already took care of, and she wanted his gift early, so I bought it. And then it's just the baby, and the baby I'll just pick up like a couple of pajamas or something like
yeah.
that. Maybe a small little like rattly toy or something like that for him to play. He's only 2 months.
Yeah.
So next week he'll be 3 months. So
Gosh, time flies.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do that, and then um I'll probably give money to my father or get him gift certificates for my brother's kids. They would love that, 'cause the boys always play on their little Game Boy, not Game Boy. Oh my God, I'm dating myself. Jeez.
Gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles,
Like
yeah.
Nintendo Switch or something like that.
Well, yeah, exactly. And now they have this, what do they call the ones? Orbits, the things that you put in your hand and then you put like the goggle
Oh,
things on
virtual
and
reality.
yeah, but they have a specific name for it. I have no idea, but they like to play that stuff and they can buy certain things off of that if they want to. So, it's like me buying it or giving them money to buy
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, and my one nephew, he's older, he's 18. He actually gave me a clock to put in my house, which was nice. And he gave me this mug that has a reindeer cover on it that I can unbutton and then wash it and then put the cover back over
Oh,
top.
that's
It's kind of
cool.
like a crocheted cover thing. So I told him, why didn't you wait? I was coming over to your house anyways. He said, well, I didn't know. I said, okay. So I'm gonna end up giving him money to he wants a tattoo on his forearm. So
Hmm.
I told him I'll just give you money for that.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's it.
Well,
And
I'd
then
rather give them stuff they want, you know. I mean,
correct.
it's my daughter asked for a skincare line
Yeah,
that I use. So when I go to my esthetician this week, because this is the only time I get to see her before Christmas, I will pick up products for her. And then when I don't spend on that, I will give her a gift card at one of her favorite stores, even if it's just $50 or $100 or
absolutely.
whatever. So,
Yeah, there you
but
go.
I'm limiting it. That's what you get. That's all you get, and I don't want to hear about
That's it.
it.
Yeah.
Mama's had enough.
Yes. Yes.
I've always spent twice as much, so I'm just not doing it this anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Not.
they're older too now, and so,
Yeah, they're older. They have
yeah,
things. They have
they
stuff they
buy
need.
things. Yeah, and
Yeah,
they buy things
so
for themselves. So why
so
not? I like those kinds of gifts. Give them the gifts that they could use,
yeah,
and you know that they're gonna like them. That's the kind of
yeah,
gifts I like. So
yeah. So
yeah, yeah,
it's yeah. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm pretty much done. I
good,
did some wrapping. I have some assembly to do on the trike and stuff. Better than that,
good, very good.
I didn't do any of that because they'll be coming over prior to Christmas. I didn't want them to see any of that, so I'll have to move
Right.
it if they're coming over and get it out of the room. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Well,
so
good, good. I hope to
yeah,
finish in the next couple days. So, and then I'll be done and set and ready to go.
yeah,
Everybody's having like small little Christmas parties the night before Christmas. My daughter's having one. I have a cousin who's having one. And then I think I would like to throw something at the restaurant while we're working so that by the time the nighttime comes, then I'll go visit my daughter earlier. I'll go to my cousin afterward and then probably end up going back to my daughter because they'll be up late. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Very
And then
cool.
I'll go home and go to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's
hear
it.
you.
Yeah. What do
I
you have
haven't
for
gotten
us
that
this
far
week?
in life, so I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing then, but
Yeah.
I was happy to get the shopping done. So,
Yes, definitely.
anyways, I just kind of asked something. It's funny to watch people and their debates. So, I asked, and it's holiday related, what is your favorite holiday movie?
Mm-hmm.
So, Pascal, what is your favorite holiday movie?
My ultimate
Remember, you played your get out of jail free card once already. That was
I
last
oh
time.
yeah, it's
Done.
right. I will answer. I will answer. I got you.
That's
I didn't forget it. I got it.
it.
I will answer this time. For me, my ultimate favorite Christmas movie would have to be the National Lampoons with Chevy Chase. I just
Yeah.
like to watch something fun and lighthearted, and those movies kind of take me back, to when I was younger.
Yeah.
And they, I could watch them over and over, and I would never get bored.
I know.
Never.
It's funny every time.
Yes. Every single time. It doesn't matter how many
Yeah,
times you put it on.
it's
Every
funny
single time.
every time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
I, yeah. That's one of my old all-time favorite. So, I mean, now, they brought a bunch of other stuff here and there, like the Polar Express and the movie
Yeah.
with, it's about Santa with, oh God, hold on, what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, that one. The
Elf.
Elf, hilarious. I love that movie too. This one's Christmas Chronicles. Did you ever watch that one?
No.
That one's a good one for kids and for families and in general to watch. There is a movie that I haven't watched yet, and it's called Krampus. Have you ever heard of Krampus?
Mm-mm.
So, Krampus, and I'm thinking Krampus came out of Germany, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Krampus. Um, So Krampus is a scary guy. He's not even cute like the Grinch, who is thought by other people to be like more of a downer during Christmas
Yeah.
time. This guy is literally scary. Okay? And when you look him up, it's a holiday that the I'm thinking German people do it. So St. Nicholas rewards all the kids who are well behaved, right?
Yeah.
Well, Krampus is the one that comes in and will punish the badly behaved kids. So it's like a folklore. That's where it emanated from. And they actually have parades that they do.
Yeah.
And I do believe it's Germany. Hold on a second. This person is dressed like Austria. Austria. Okay. And so they do actually have a parade for Krampus where people will dress up as Krampus and go chasing kids around, which I think is is very mean.
But yet you're laughing.
But well, because I mean, somebody got to punish the bad kid. Right? I mean, Santa Claus or old Saint Nick can't always be the person to be, having a naughty list, for Christ's sake. So, hey, might as well, you know? Good job,
Okay.
Austrians. Just saying.
Yeah, so I need to watch that, huh?
You need to watch it. It's a little bit more on the scarier side. I have not watched it yet, but I heard it was really good. So,
Okay.
that's
I
one of
will
the
look it up.
Christmas movies. Yeah.
I will look
So,
it up.
yeah, and I never knew about that until
I didn't.
my brother had mentioned it to me like ages ago, and I was like, who the hell is Krampus? And it's actually a holiday that they celebrate. They celebrate Mr. Krampus. Yeah. And he's this mean, ugly looking thing. So, yeah, there's that. And I don't know if you can see him. He almost looks like a devil. You see him?
Oh, you know what? I
There
saw
he
someone
is.
post
There.
something about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled this up.
Okay. Yeah, like that. Yep. And that's what they do. They do, and he kind of like chases them and and makes them like all crazy and stuff. And the kids get all scared and I'll be good, and by that time, Santa Claus would have came around because, they've been so good. And they get their gifts during Christmas time. But yeah, that I thought was awesome to learn about. That's something new other than our own um, traditional ways over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. And then, obviously, Elf and the Grinch movies are always great. Polar Express was good, but I don't know, it's like you almost have to pay attention to it. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be kid friendly, but I think it's almost like you almost have to pay attention
Yeah.
really well to that one. So, but National Lampoon number one on the list, always,
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Krampus. Now I'm
always.
trying to find where I can stream it.
Yeah. So got to get to watching it. If nobody's ever watched it, watch it. It's pretty good.
Have you watched it?
I have not, but I have watched the previews and stuff, and they seem really, really good. But previews don't do movie complete justice either. It could be
No.
great previews just because those scenes were great, but then when you actually watch the movie, it sucks. But but yeah, I would like to watch it this year. I was gonna sit down and watch it. Usually when I come back from work or something, I'll sit down and I'll play what is that channel? What's that channel that always plays the Christmas movies?
Hallmark?
Hallmark. It just plays Christmas movies like at the start of November. or even at the end of October, and it just keeps
I think
playing them all the way
July.
until you think? Maybe, I don't know. I don't
Uh,
know. Because the
yeah.
Golden Girls are before that, usually during the
Hmm.
times when Christmas isn't in
Yes.
season. So
You know,
yeah. And it's always on Hallmark Channel over here. So
it's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So what
So,
about you?
well, for me, there's a couple. I like the old, like original cartoon Grinch we watched growing up, and Rudolph and
Mm-hmm.
Frosty. I like those. And when they're on, I
Yes.
still watch them. I still even watch some that are older than that, are animated, that like those animated talking doll things from back in the
Oh
day.
yes, I remember.
So I watch those. The Grinch is
Yep.
an all-time favorite of mine, the original one and the Jim Carrey one, because he did a fabulous job in that.
Didn't
Um,
he?
I mean, you couldn't have asked anyone better to play the Grinch in that. It
Absolutely.
totally suited him. And then of course the same, the Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what is the one Christmas show that comes out and everyone references, has that kid in it and has the leg lamp,
Oh, it's
um,
a Christmas Story.
the Christmas Story. So I've actually never watched it all the way through.
Neither have I.
The other day it was on, I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this. That kid is screaming through the first part of the movie that I can't.
He
He's
is,
screaming
isn't
because
he?
his tongue's stuck to a pole. He's screaming at this. He's screaming because he can't move in his clothing. I mean, it's continuous.
It
It's just
is.
continuous. I'm just like, oh, it's
You
been
can't.
15 minutes and I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm gonna have to get past that and try to figure out why it's, such a movie, and such a big thing at Christmas time. And then one of my favorite movies of all time, anyways, just because I like romances, You've Got Mail. And that was on the other night and it was a little colder out and I was like, oh, it's Christmas and I'm watching my favorite
Yeah.
movie.
That's nice. I like You've
Mm,
Got Mail too. That's a good one. All-time good
and
one.
because apparently people list all kinds of movies as their favorite Christmas movies that are not Christmas related. So
Right.
for me, it's going to be like You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle and that type
Mm-hmm.
of thing. But
Mm-hmm.
my truly favorite Christmas movies are going to be the Way Back When animated ones, and then of course the Christmas Vacation because it's nostalgic, like you were talking about. We grew up with that.
We did. We did. And you can't like every year it's on TV, and
Hmm.
rightfully it should be.
Hmm.
And you
I've
could
already seen it like 10 times this year, so
exactly. Yeah. Like I said before, like you can watch it 100 times and it's still
still
funny.
funny.
It's still lighthearted. It's still a
Yeah.
good movie to watch during Christmas time.
It
So,
is. And we have a neighborhood over here that does all these decorations off of Bryan Dairy. I mean, the whole neighborhood does these decorations. And so
hmm
the last few years, and few years could be 5, could be 8, whatever, I don't know. There is one guy who has the inflatable camper,
hmm
right? And he's got a mannequin dressed with the
with
hat
the hat.
and the
Yeah.
robe.
Yeah.
And his house is on a corner, so he has a sewer. He's
Oh,
got the
that's
hose
awesome.
running, and he's got a green light down the sewer glowing.
Oh, I love that.
And he's out there, you know, emptying
That's good. No, he did it up like reality. Like I love it. I love that.
it's a fantastic one because I mean the green glowing sewer. You couldn't have
No,
gotta have the
that's good.
sewer.
You do. You got to have the sewer, and that's
And
good
it
that
was
he
just
lives on the
he
the
lives on
end of
that
the
corner
street.
and he does
Yeah,
it and he has that mannequin out there dressed just like him, with robe and all, with the cigar, and
I
he's
love
got the
that.
hose in the sewer and it's glowing green and it's like
I
by
wonder if he
far.
ties it off. I'm sure he's got to come and pick it up. Yeah, pick it back up.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does that. Some
You
people
know.
really go out of their way to get everything, you know, Christmassy and have everything. That's one of the houses over here in this area also has that lamp.
Oh
And
yeah.
yes, and it's a big, large one, And then what's funny is I was at my daughter's house and the lamp came out and I'm like, why do you guys always bring that lamp out for Christmas? Like I never see it any other time. And why do you? Oh, she goes, Mom, from the Christmas Story. I'm like, oh my God, I never watched it. I never watched it.
I've never watched it. And so the kid that was in that movie, he's all grown up. He was
Mm-hmm.
in an interview recently and they were talking about how to become a Christmas movie. Well, it actually was released prior to the holidays or something and it didn't do well. So they did like a
Mm.
re-release during Christmas time and it just kind of took off. So it became a Christmas movie. It was
Mm.
never intended to be related to the holidays.
Oh,
So it
wow.
just
It
became
just
this
happened.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was kind of a flop at first. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just funny that, you know,
Yeah.
you think
Hollywood
someone
was
had the
like,
brilliant
nope.
idea, and then it cost them too much money. They had to try again, I guess.
I
I
was
don't know,
gonna
but
say, yeah, no, we're not getting away with that. We spent too much money on this movie. We're gonna resend it out into society.
right, right. Y'all gonna like it one way or
Yeah,
another.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I asked the question to kind of break up the monotony and just kind of be lighthearted and see what people had to say. And so, of course, Die Hard and Home Alone
A lot of
were,
people.
well, several. I mean, I've
Hmm.
I've heard people say and on the radio say Die Hard, Die Hard. I don't know how Die Hard got to be a Christmas related movie.
I don't
I don't
know
know
either.
if it was due to when it was released. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. Was it released around the holidays and it just kind of became a thing? Everyone was watching it during Christmas time. I don't know.
I don't
And
know.
Home
Let's
Alone, of
see.
course, it's cute. It's lighthearted. It's silly. I don't know how they left their kid behind to begin with, but who am I to judge? And
Yeah, it's not. It was
so
Die Hard was released July 22nd, 1988. And
yeah,
I'm
so I
sure the
don't
other
know.
ones have been after that. There's more
Yeah,
Die Hards, but
yeah. So
maybe.
Die Hard and Home Alone, both are the best Christmas movies ever. Oh, and oh snap, then Christmas Vacation too. So,
Yes. Yes.
um, someone said Dutch. I don't know what Dutch is.
Dutch. I don't know. I've never heard of it either myself. Dutch movie? Christmas movie? Christmas movie. The Claus is a Dutch Belgian Christmas film that is available to watch on Netflix. So it has. Oh, I see which one it is. Okay. It has the guy from Married with Children in it. I forget what
Oh
his
yeah.
name is. Yeah. It was actually released in 1991. And it's originally Belgium, but then they turned it into American and then brought it over here. So that's that one. Um, Let me see who else. Susan Pommelano. That's about it. That's all they say. Let me see if they have yeah, 1991. A working class good guy volunteers to pick him up from his prep school, only to learn that he isn't the nicest young man. And I guess it was released during Christmas time, so that's what makes it a Christmas
Christmassy
movie.
for
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
never heard of it.
Neither have
Might have to
I.
look it up and see what it's about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone said Christmas Vacation and A Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story. That's the one we just talked about. Yeah.
Yeah, the screaming kid.
The Screaming Kid. Yeah. Man, probably couldn't
Always
get through that
screaming.
either.
I mean, I'm just like, oh, come on.
Like, why are you screaming? Were kids ruly during those times? I don't know.
I don't know. I just, I'm watching and his mom's got him all dressed up in the puffer jacket and layers because it's cold out and he
Hmm.
he looks like he can't move and he's whining and putting up a fuss about that and then he's walking with friends and he's got his tongue stuck to a pole.
Yeah. And then he's
It's a
screaming.
lot of screaming all the time, on and off. And I'm just like, why? Anyway, um, someone said mixed nuts or down and out in Beverly Hills.
Oh, Down and Out in Beverly Hills. Okay.
Yeah, mixed
That's
nuts. Don't even know
mixed
what that is.
nuts. I don't know.
I mean,
Down and Out in Beverly Hills, I've heard, but the mixed
yeah,
nuts, no.
I've not heard of mixed nuts either.
1994 film. Oh, yeah, I've watched that one. It's,
Oh, have you?
excuse me, Steve Martin. It's
Oh,
the director who directed Sleepless in Seattle. So,
oh.
yeah,
Who else is in that?
mixed nuts. Let's see here. Steve Martin and a whole bunch of other people, which I have no idea why it took me there. Oh, cast. Here we go. Steve Martin, Adam Sandler, Madeline
Wow.
Kahn,
Wow.
Juliette Lewis,
Really?
Rita Wilson.
Really?
Those are like the ones that I would know. Jolie
Yeah.
Fisher, Gary Shandling,
Oh,
the guy from Haley Joel Osment, the guy from The Sixth Sense.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a kid, I guess, at that time. Victor Garber, just a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of
Wow.
people. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Huh.
1994. It's a comedy.
It's
Yeah, it's a comedy. So that would be something nice to watch. There you go. Mixed nuts. Watch it.
yeah, well, a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember that?
I do.
I used to love watching the Muppets.
I loved watching. And you know who my favorite characters in the Muppets were?
Who, the old men?
Besides like the chef and all that, the old men in their balcony
Me.
being sarcastic. They're hysterical.
Yes, those were my two favorite. And I
Yes.
used to love to watch the opening and the song and
Yeah.
everybody coming together and singing. And yeah, gosh, if you said that to any of the kids now, they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about?
Right.
I think I'm
I
more like you, where I watch the old Rudolph
mhm.
and the old um Grinch
Yep.
and what's that um uh, who's Mr. Snow, Mr. Snow,
Frosty.
Frosty, not Frosty, no,
Mr.
the other one,
Snow.
the mad one, who's the mad guy?
The Abominable Snowman.
No, they're like, Mr. Snow Christmas, I'm Mr. Freeze or something like that. Have you never? I don't know. Hold on, I have to look it up now.
Yes.
Yes, it's White Christmas. I'm Mr. White Christmas.
Oh,
White Christmas and White Christmas and Green Christmas. Have you never heard of
green.
that? Yeah, we used to watch it. Mr. Heat Miser.
Oh,
Mr. Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
yes,
Do you remember them?
I do.
Yes, I
I
used
just
to
didn't know who
love
the hell
watching
Mr.
them.
Snow was.
Yeah, I'm Mr. White Christmas. And then Heat Miser was, I'm Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. That's you guys in Florida.
Oh, true story, true story.
Yes.
Anna and the Apocalypse.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh my gosh. You're
I,
making me go way back now.
I don't even know what that is.
Anna and the
Like I don't ever
Apocalypse.
remember hearing that.
Oh yeah, 2017.
Well, that's not that way back.
2017. No. The cast of that one is um I don't know, nobody really that we care about. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But it's nobody super crazy famous that we would know. And
I
I
don't know
wonder,
how Anna and the Apocalypse came to be a Christmas movie.
well, Anna is so she hurts people with her candy canes. Yeah, so it's like a gruesome a, it's a zombie apocalypse threatens the sleepy town of Little Haven at Christmas,
Oh,
forcing Anna and her friends to fight, slash, and sing their way through survival, facing undead in desperate race to reach their loved ones. And there
oh
you
boy.
have it.
There we have it. Summed
Yes.
up.
Yes. So that's what it is. I have never heard of that, and see
We'll probably pass.
see her candy cane. She's holding it in her hand. And it's
I
at
see
the
it.
end of it. See it? It's sharp.
Yes. Oh, it's sharp.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry effing Christmas. Apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse. That's crazy. It's in a place called Little Haven, Scotland. So they must
Okay.
be, maybe they're from Scotland.
Maybe. Did you
Yeah.
ever watch The Walking Dead? Did you ever get into that?
Not really.
So I tried to watch, I think, 2 episodes of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I'm not bashing those of you who can watch it and like it or whatever. I honestly don't get it.
No, I
You know,
don't either.
they're all walking around, they're zombies. You get bit, guess what? I mean, it's
Right.
pretty much
And then guess what's going to have to happen?
right.
You're
And
going to have
then
to
next
die.
scene, someone else comes in and yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. It was very it did nothing for me.
No, it didn't.
I I
I
tried to
watched
watch it
two.
because everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" I think I made it through two,
Yeah.
and I come to third. I was just like, "Yeah, I'm good." Like it's kind of predictable. There's kind
It
of,
is, right?
it's just
There's no suspense. There's no,
no.
oh my
It's
God, what's
just
going to happen next?
it's
And
all
no.
right there. It just didn't do anything for me. We sat there and were just like, "What's the
Yeah.
fuss about? Why is everyone like, oh my God, it's so good?" I
Yeah.
don't understand. I
Yeah.
don't truly understand. Not being mean, I don't. It just is not me. It's not. I'm good.
Mm-mm.
So,
Mm-mm.
Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and First Blood.
Why? I want to know why.
Well,
Can
that
you
was a
guys?
guy.
Okay, but can they let us know why? Why they think that those kinds of movies are like to be watched during Christmas time? I just want to know why. Why they think that it would be watched during Christmas time.
Very different Christmas than us. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I like all of those movies, but
Yeah, they
not
don't
during Christmas
say and
time.
speak Christmas to you.
No, they don't. They're like, speak violence to me. But
People are funny.
yeah.
Christmas Vacation and Friday the 13th.
Oh, do you remember Friday the 13th?
I do.
Yes. But that's
Hmm.
Halloween.
Well, but some
Okay.
must watch it during Christmas. I like the Conjuring movies.
Yes.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
First one's definitely the best. And
Yeah.
so, and I would watch them during Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the mood for them during Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really my festive thing for Christmas.
No, no.
You know.
Those I keep during Halloween time, like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch them. Christmas is all about, just funny things and holiday things and things that are happening in the moment. So,
Right.
yeah.
We were late recording tonight. Tonight's Sunday. We typically record Friday. You had obligations Fridays. Last
Yes.
night you messaged me and you're like, "Is it too late?" And I was falling asleep. I
Yeah.
had had a long day, so I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't."
It is too
Um,
late.
yeah, it is 11:12 and it is my bedtime because I do have to get up at 5:45 in the morning. And
Yeah.
if you know me at all, I am not a fan of 5:45 in the morning.
I can't blame you.
I get out of work at 4 now, 4 going in at 5:45, and that's fine. But um, not a fan of 5:45 in the
Mm-mm.
morning, but I do it. I like getting out early and having a little bit more of my day left at the end of the day, so I don't feel like I'm just cooped up in the
Absolutely.
building all day and stuff. And So we were late recording tonight because I was watching the very end of Yellowstone.
Yes.
And, we all kind of knew where it was going and what was happening. And I didn't expect it to be 2 hours. So I
Yeah.
apologize.
That's okay. Yellowstone is a good series. Definitely,
It was a good
definitely.
series. And
Yes.
tonight was the end of it. And then in February, the one of the prequels, 1923, I think it was, comes
Hmm.
back out. I think it's February, so I'm looking forward to that. Um, I've seen
I'll
them
have to
all.
sit and watch them. I'll have to put them on my watch list and then
Yeah,
start watching through them.
yeah, I've
So,
seen them all. And then apparently there's a spin-off with Beth, who's the daughter, and her husband from it. So that'll be interesting. But that's what I was doing tonight. I was watching and it's not real, and I know it's not real, but I am an emotional person, so it was just emotionally draining to watch it. And
hey,
because
it
you've
could be
devoted
real.
hours of your life to this thing. Well, in real life, what happens to the ranch or what people are trying to do to the ranch does happen.
Yeah.
So, um, you know, and the Dutton Ranch was not a real ranch.
Hmm.
But the 4 6s in the show is real. It's a
Yeah.
big ranch in Texas, big, big, big ranch in Texas that's
Hmm.
really old. So, it is cowboy life and stuff, and it just, what's happening in our world does happen to them. But so it was, anyways, sidetracked. That's what I was doing tonight. So,
That was
um,
your Christmas movie tonight.
it was not my Christmas movie, though. I was just getting ready to say
I
that
know.
was not Christmas related. That was just
Yeah.
timing of when they decided to finally end it instead of
Yeah.
leaving us all hanging. Um, New episodes of Outlander are out, though, and I highly
I
recommend that
saw that.
all
I
year
saw
long.
that. Yes, I saw that.
All year long.
I saw that.
you know, yeah, I mean,
No, that's a very good series. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard so many comments about it. And as soon
mhm,
as I get finished with some of the things that I already have on my watch list, I'll go ahead and start that and go through them one by one and then
yeah,
do the other ones that you suggested to me too as well.
yeah.
And yeah, so, got a lot of
You
things to
know,
watch.
the prequel with Tug McGraw and his wife Faith Hill.
Faith
They're
Hill,
the
yeah.
main characters, and the little blonde from Young Sheldon, she's in
Mhm.
that one, and she also narrates. And it's a good cast.
Yeah,
They're
they
good
put they put
shows.
it well. They
They
picked the
did do it
people very
well.
well.
Well, and it's just funny because Tim McGraw's acts, but he's mostly known for his singing.
Singing, yeah.
And then as a kid growing up, his dad, his biological dad, Tug, the baseball player, used to come to my dock by boat, believe it or not. And my mom would get so
Crazy.
excited because she loved baseball. And she's like, "Oh, he's coming, he's coming." I'm like, "Oh, good Lord." I'm like, "Who's coming? I don't know who this guy is. I don't,
Who's
I don't watch
coming?
baseball."
Krampus. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, so
Oh, but that's cool though. See?
yeah,
You
I
got to
I didn't know
experience
who he
that.
was. I didn't know who he
Yeah.
was at the time, but I was 10, 11. I know who he is now. And I was like, "Oh, who
Yeah.
knew?"
Yeah. It's funny how many famous people like go through Florida and the areas that we were living in. It's like it's wild.
Yeah, well, he
But
was, did spring training stuff here and different things, and he
yeah.
loved to fish and stuff, which is why his son wrote that song after he passed from the cancer
Hmm.
and all that. So yeah, he used to he used to go to our boat store and used to come to our dock. So anyways,
Oh, that's awesome.
so I watched Tug McGraw. It's like I knew your dad.
Yes.
I might have known your dad before you got back in touch with your dad. Not to be mean, I'm just
Right.
saying. Because back then
Seriously.
I was 10, 11. I didn't know any of that was going on in the world,
Right.
So,
Right.
but yeah, so
Yeah.
they're all good. They are good. They all have good characters in it. I mean, Harrison Ford's in one of the prequels series. It's all good. You'll like it. It's
Good.
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 It is. You're getting snow. It is Christmas time for you,
Oh
definitely.
my
Here in
gosh,
Florida,
yes.
my AC's on. So, again, today we had a few days of cold. Now the AC's back on. So here we
Yeah.
are
Well,
doing
the
the back
heat
and
is on.
forth.
The heat is on over here. And today, actually, we got our first snowfall that actually kind of laid. Nothing to write home to mother about, but it's on the grass. It feels like Christmas,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Florida, we decorate our palm trees, so there you go.
Yeah. I remember. I used to do it too.
Yeah. So, but it
Yeah.
was a short one tonight because everyone just kind of kept repeating the famous popular
Yeah,
movies.
it's all about the same. We all have
It's
very
Die
similar.
Hard,
Hmm.
Lethal, and I was just kind of shocked at the violence for the Christmas movies.
I know, right? I am too. I am too. I wish they would have
But
elaborated a little bit just to let us know, why they would think that that was something during Christmas to watch. But
yeah,
hey, we'll take it. So,
we'll take it. Whenever I ask
yeah,
questions like that, I got to figure out how to elaborate to make it so people will give a little more than what they do sometimes. But
yeah,
I
yeah.
was keeping it short tonight, because it is past my bedtime and I have to get up and be cheery.
Cheery at 5:45 a.m.
Yeah,
You can't be
so
cheery here at 5:45. It's
I
cold
would
as anything out
imagine
here.
I
Yeah.
would.
And dark
Well,
and cold and ugh,
there's one way to solve that.
I know. I know. I'm headed I'm headed out of the country.
It was a gorgeous house,
Oh,
was it, in Italy?
oh my gosh, I can't even take it. Like
I
that
know.
keeps running through my mind over and over again. Like I could
Well,
live there.
we
And the
could.
view,
I
the
know.
view.
I know.
Oh my God.
Can
You
you
people
imagine
need
eating
to
breakfast out there in the morning,
having your cup
every
of
morning,
coffee and just
and fresh orange juice and fresh food, and
yes.
out there on the
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
overlooking that view in the morning.
Okay, we need to be lottery winners quickly. And
Well, I've been
quickly.
talking about all this. We've been talking
Yeah.
about all this.
We have. I mean,
It's
we don't need to be lottery winners to do it. We can still do
no,
it. Yeah. Yeah.
no, but yeah, the view is spectacular. The food is amazing,
Mhm.
and I don't
Yeah.
know, kind of figure that out, but
We do. Yeah. We
yeah,
will. We will
you know,
eventually. Yeah.
yeah.
But
So
we thank each and every one of you for listening. Thank you. It's a short one today, but it's a good one. As always, Merry Christmas to everybody as
right.
well. And if you guys have any comments you would like to leave them down below and Char will get back to you. Also, if you'd like to hear us speak about anything, also leave those comments down there and Char will get back to you. And I'll turn it over to you.
So as always, we're everywhere, as Pascal likes to say,
Yes,
everywhere.
everywhere.
Everywhere. We're on Spotify, Amazon, Samsung Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Apple, Google, Pandora, TuneIn, iHeart, Deezer. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon. I think that's it.
That's it. You got it. You got it.
Yes, doing the head tilt.
You got it. You got it all.
And
Well, it's a pleasure as always, my dear, and I'm not going to
yes, my
keep you
dear.
on here. I know you need to go to sleep, get some rest, and
Yeah.
until next time.
Until next time, my love, it's been wonderful as always. Always a pleasure. Stay warm.
Yes, trying
Stay
to.
warm. I'll get your bedroom ready.
Thank you. I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'll get rid of the boxes. They're empty. They go in the
Okay,
trash
no
tomorrow.
problem. No
No
problem. I'll
problem. So
sleep
those are
over
out of
top of the
the
boxes.
wrapping
I'm
paper will
okay.
go in the other thing over here, so
Okay.
that'll be out of the way too. You have a dresser, so you
Perfect.
got 6 drawers there.
Perfect. Perfect. It's
There's one pillow on
perfect.
the bed. I'll get you another one.
I'll be like all the ducks they leave out of here in the wintertime and go down down to you guys. Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
that,
Well, it's only
definitely.
2 hours from your home
It
by
is.
plane. By plane.
Yes.
I should say by plane.
By plane, yeah.
Not by car, by
Not
plane.
by car, no. No means by car, no.
I
No.
try.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, my dear. You have a wonderful rest of your night.
You too.
I'm
Get
gonna
some
go hit the
rest.
hay,
Yep.
and I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.